Happy holidays, everybody. It's Marilyn, or some of you know me, Chidera, and today I am here with my 2021 holiday gift guide. Now, you might be like, Christmas is 10 days away. Why are you uploading this right now? Because if you're like me, you haven't done your holiday shopping yet. We are no longer manifesting this procrastination next year. I'm saying it right now. We're getting things done a month ahead of time. For today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a list of gifts that you can get for any person in your life who loves either expensive or more affordable things, and everything that I mentioned is going to be linked down below in my blog post. You can go check them out and get the links to everything there. I would say that the age range for most of these gifts is going to be people who are young adults. The background is more somebody who's into luxury things or just a little bit more, I guess you would say they're a little hard to please. I hate to put myself in that category, but here I am, because everything that I have on this list is something that I would want for Christmas. So the very first thing we're going to start off with books. If you're looking for something for a book lover, these will be great options for them. It Ends With Us and 101 Essays That Will Change Your Life. I got these books from social media, so if they're looking for somebody who they can discuss these with, there's plenty of people out there who would love to have a conversation with them on it as well. Another great thing that I saw for the books that I also got from social media, thank you TikTok, is going to be the book tree, or sorry, the wisdom tree is what it's called, but essentially it is a type of open layout shelving for you to go ahead and place your books there. I think this is a really great and kind of a beautiful gift to give somebody who you know is really into reading as well. It's a really thoughtful gift knowing that they are probably reading multiple books at the same time, and it just saves them the ease of having to go get Booksmart because they can just put it down and pick it right back up where they left off. Continuing on with the wellness trend, we're going to go into the fragrances, beauty, and skincare. This whole topic right here, you're going to be able to find so many gifts inside this realm. And the first thing I want to start off is actually the Baccarat Rouge body oil. This has been another very common thing, but it's one of those things that you see a lot, but you don't actually end up buying because you kind of hope somebody will give it to you as a gift. It's a great alternative to the whole perfume. And then Maison Francis also has the Grand Dior for men as well. And I think these little mini carry-on rollers would be a great gift to go ahead and give out to anybody. Honestly, it's not just for men who just wants a nice scent that they can carry around with them at any point. For all my spa lovers, you're really going to love this section, or if you know somebody who's a spa lover, this is perfect for them. So you have a lot of brushes out there and things that are helpful for cleaning off and just help clearing dirt off the first layer of your skin. One of the things that I really recommend, of course, there is the Foreo products. They're really great, and I think they're a little bit more affordable and a lot easier in terms of being handheld and traveling around. But one of my personal favorites that I've also seen going around that I don't own yet is actually the PMD wand and cleansers. They're a lot more softer than something like the Clarisonic that I've been using, which I do still love, but I think the PMD is going to be a lot better for your skin in the long term and everyday use. A new version that I saw online, I think it's online only at Sephora, is the PMD Jade Roller. I think that that would be an amazing gift to open up to. It's so cool with the exfoliating brush on one side and the jade on the other side for all its healing properties. And then you have your regular PMD brushes that also work just as well. Continuing on with tools, we have Dr. Dennis's Gross Facial Steamer. I have been looking at this for so long. I think that that is an amazing gift that you can give somebody who really likes to go to the spa, something that they can do for an at-home spa. And with that, you also have something like your at-home mask maker. It's a great alternative than buying sheet mask and just letting those go to waste. This one, you really know what's going into it, and it comes with collagen pills, so you are still getting the benefits that come with using a mask or going and getting a professional mask done at a spa or salon. And then alongside that, we also have the jade rollers and the geishas. They are amazing. They have been all over social media, and I do actually think that if you do them routinely and effectively how you're supposed to, you will see an awesome change in effect to your face, and you're just gonna get those beautiful jawline. Everybody knows that at this age we are starting to get a little bit more into the skincare and concerned with our aging skin. So go ahead and make sure that your skincare is taken care of and your friend's skin is taken care of, so that by the time y'all are 45 and your wrinkles are trying to start coming through, you can say bye-bye. We already took care of you when we were doing that in our 20s, okay? The next thing we have under the skincare realm is the actual products. There are so many highly rated products out there. I personally love to use the Tatchas, so they have a lot of starter kits that are available and just other full-size product kits available that you can buy, which would be great. I definitely recommend this if you already know what the person is using, so you're not just going and buying them something that might throw off their whole skincare regimen. And then you also have the La Mer. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but their products are very expensive. They are on the higher end, so if you have a higher budget, I do think that this might be something great that you can give to somebody around you, or even if you don't have a high budget but you know that the person that you're buying it for really appreciates that brand. I think that they're an amazing brand. Their moisturizer is very well known, world renowned basically, for being an amazing product. So I think it's definitely going to be appreciated if you go ahead and gift that to somebody. Everybody has such different fashion tastes, so it can be a little more trickier if you're trying to get something that's more into the fashion world for somebody not knowing exactly what they might like or even what their size is. So with this rule, I like to go with the most general objects as you can find, unless they gave you like a direct list. So the first thing I have down here is another high budget item for all my luxury ballers out there, the Versace robe, or should I say Versace, or whatever Gigi Hadid said. But their robes are iconic. So many people all over the internet have them. I think that's kind of like one of the quote-unquote beginner things that a lot of people get when they really start to buy into high-end brands. So if you know that there's somebody around you who might be into the more gaudy high-end brands, that would be an amazing gift to go ahead and give them. The Canada Goose Shelbourne Parka is another great gift to go ahead and give out for anybody who lives in a really cold climate. I've seen and read that this actually helps pretty well. Given the price point, I really hope it would, but it's another amazing option out there available for somebody who lives in a very cold climate, and you could see them using this functionally, or maybe they had an old parka and this one, or they just need a new one. That would be a great replacement gift to go ahead and give them. On the other end, we also have our hat and scarves. Please, especially right now in the winter, everybody's gonna need that. Switching from a wallet to a card case was probably one of the best things that I've done for me personally in terms of carrying around bulk. So I definitely think if you're looking for a gift for somebody who might be looking to downsize in any type of way or just carry less, a card case is a great option to go ahead and give them. I have these two here from Coach. They're really affordable and really beautiful as well in the leather, and one of them is a money clip as well, but they also have slots for your ID, so you don't have to always take it out too. So they're pretty essential for that. And then moving on from the actual wearable items and more clothing, we're going to go into the jewelry aspect. Jewelry is a great gift. I think there isn't a single person, at least that I know, that wouldn't appreciate jewelry, because it's not really something that you go and buy all the time unless you're into that. Nowadays, there's a lot of brands out there that are offering very high quality pieces for a lower budget, and I think that that is amazing. So I have a few of those listed as well. We're gonna go ahead and start with the obvious, my basic Cuban link chains. I think that these are great. I think that these are timeless, obviously, as we've seen them come back into trend over the recent few years. And any type of gold chains as well. I think that those are really amazing for men or women who just want to go ahead and get a new chain, but you don't necessarily want to change the pendant. You also have the option nowadays for the complete opposite. If you want to change the pendant but not the change, if you want to change the pendant but not the chain, then you can go ahead and go out and buy those pendants individually. I've linked a customizable pendant. I think that that is a really well thought out gift. You can put like their initials, or maybe there's a date that's important between the two of you and you could explain that that's why you got that date. Something memorable that maybe only the two of you might share. I think that that's a really thoughtful gift to go ahead and give to somebody. And then of course you have your his and hers options as well. So I have these ones here from Dior. They're not exactly his and hers, but they are a great pair if you were to get them for you and your spouse, or hers and hers, him and hims, they and theys, whatever you want. they have so many different options as well. So even if that person doesn't like that one specifically, you have so many more that you could choose from if they wanted to go back to the store another time and pick out another one. Switching over to tech, I'm not too much into tech as much as I used to be, but I've seen these items trending around and I think that they would be awesome to go ahead and gift out. So you, of course, you have your Nintendo Switch that became really big during the start of quarantine around the world. It was a nice way for everybody to go ahead and play a video game and possibly interact with more people while we were in the comfort of our homes. Another gaming system I would actually say is the Oculus. This is actually one that I've seen for a while. I put down the Oculus Quest 2. I think it's the most latest version. Very cool. Anybody who's into VR or has been talking about getting into it, this is an amazing gift to go ahead and give them. I think that this is one that is for all ages, just like the Nintendo Switch, but the Oculus does seem a little bit more mature in that sense. Next, we have our chargers. So one thing that Apple has done is actually gone ahead and done the MagSafe for basically almost all of their newer products, which is highly appreciated because it makes it so much easier to carry around a charger. So I have this Belkin 3-in-1 charger for the MagSafe for your iPhone, AirPods, and for your watch. It is literally a duplicate of the Apple one. It's just the Apple one has been sold out for so long. So it's just another dupe of it, essentially. Pretty similar price range. And then you also have your wireless portable charger. I do know that they have some with the MagSafe option. I went ahead and chose this one because obviously not everybody has the access or has a phone with the MagSafe capabilities or wireless tap charging. So this is another great one. You can go ahead and carry this around. Almost all of the fitness items I have are higher budget. Of course, you can always go to somewhere. I liked to go to TJ Maxx and go ahead and get my weights, yoga mats, and everything like that back when I was starting to get into fitness. But now I feel like I'm at a point where I want something that is kind of like the complete set now that I know what I want and know what I like to do. And so this would be great for anybody who is kind of in a similar place like me or somebody you know that has those type of interests in fitness. So the brand that I've really been fond of is Tempo. They have a whole at-home system they can go ahead and use for your workouts. It comes with the whole TV setup within and the monitor kind of. And if you don't have enough space for that, or if that one is out of budget, another great option is actually going to be their newest one, which is the Tempo Move. All it requires is the TV and the phone stand, and it also comes with its own weighting system for the racks. So I would definitely recommend that for anybody who is into fitness or trying to get into it in a smaller space. It's a great gift to go ahead and give out. Like, imagine just opening up your own little at-home gym set on Christmas. I'd freak out. I'd be so happy if I opened that up on Christmas, but maybe I'm just being a little biased here. Next fitness is the NordicTrack treadmill. I have seen this for quite some time, and truthfully, this is a great gift to go ahead and give. I'd say to your partner if you guys live in the same space. This is not only a gift for them, but it honestly could be a gift for you, just like how the Peloton has been for many years. I'm kind of staying away from the Peloton after Mr. Biggie. What? This treadmill has a screen on the front of it, so as you're running, you're kind of going through these different places, and it's like you're running through. The instructors are looking back at you like you're running with them. I think it's pretty intuitive and pretty interactive for anybody who might also get bored during running. Next, we have your beloved Pets. My favorite brand for pets, even though I don't have any, that I plan on shopping at though later on, is called Wild One. They have some of the nicest looking pet carriers I have ever seen. You can tell how good the quality is just from the pictures looking at them and the reviews online of them as well. They also have some toy kits in there, as well as some walker kits with some new harnesses and leash and dog bags you can go ahead and put on those. I think that these would be amazing. I mean, obviously your pet might not know what's going on. Your pet honestly just might want a big bone from PetSmart, if we're being honest. But even if you're not giving these to your pet, you can go ahead and give them to somebody who just got a pet. Or I know how some people like to gift pets themselves. These would all be amazing things to include with that, to go ahead and save that stress also for whoever's going to be going ahead and getting a pet. Let's just say though, if you're giving a pet to somebody, please make sure they actually want this pet and can take care of it. Thank you. That is all I have to say. The very last section I have for you guys today is our home and lounge. So let's go ahead and start with your lounge. These are actually some sets that I got from Pangaea. They have recycled cashmere sets, very, very high budget. So that's, I would just give you that warning. Their brand is a little bit more on the higher end side. So if you're trying to ball out for your loved one, go ahead and check them out. They have the recycled cashmere set as well as the lounger set, which comes with slides. Everybody loves a good, nice pair of house slippers. Buying home decor, I would say, is similar to how you would be shopping for something that's more fashionable. I try to go as general as I can, and unless you really know their personal style, this may not work out for you, if we're being honest. But some of my favorite brands to shop at are something like LOQ, Crate & Barrel, or any other brand that I just see along the way. So I have some of these incense holders right here. They're only $35, but they are each sold individually. But I think they're a really stylish, minimal look to go ahead and fill any space around you. There's also some really beautiful vases here. There's an Amazon one that I have up. It's more of like a dual ribbed one. I actually think I might be going and getting that one for myself because it's very beautiful. And then of course you have the LOQ version, which is a ceramic multi-textured type of vase. I think that that is another great object to go ahead and put in somebody's living room. It's a really eye catcher, and once you just put some pampas grass or anything inside of it, it just pulls the whole thing together. Another great one is a mug to go ahead and give out. Mugs are such a common gift, but truthfully, because they're gifted so much, you literally don't even need to buy them. So if you're going to give somebody a mug, you just want to make sure it's a good one that they're always going to keep in their collection. So I have these mugs right here. One of them, of course, from Amazon, the other one from LOQ, like I said. I tried to find some that were kind of like, not essentially dupes, but they could be held parallel to each other. You know, you put them side by side and you're like, okay, these are both equally beautiful. So hopefully that's what you think while you're looking at these. I think they're really uniquely shaped and have some really eye-catching features to them that would really draw anybody in when they're going to pick up that mug, and hopefully always remind them of you when they go to use that mug. My friend just came over to my place. I'm not even sure if she's ever used a weighted blanket because she was just in love with my weighted blanket that it made me realize, okay, that might actually be an amazing gift. There are so many different types. A really cool one that I just found was this knitted weighted blanket, and I didn't even know that was an option. The very last section I have for you is your kitchen appliances. I love being in the kitchen, and especially now during the past year and a half from COVID, a lot of us have been in our kitchens really getting acquainted with what we have and really feeling comfortable cooking in them. So I think that these are going to be really essential. The first thing I have is the digital kettle. I actually got this gift for a birthday present from my friends. I love this kettle. I use it all the time when I'm making matcha, if I'm making it hot, or recently making hot chocolate. It's an amazing invention. Espresso makers are so cool if somebody is into coffee. Now these can range from very expensive to very low in price. It just depends on whatever you decide to go ahead and put down. And then of course the one that has been year-end reappearing for like a decade now, the KitchenAid stand mixer. I got this last year for Christmas. It is absolutely one of the best gifts I've ever been given. I use it all the time. The last thing I have for you guys is the Ninja Foodi blender and food processor. It literally is 2 or 3 machines depending on how you use it put into one. It's great for maximizing what one little product can do in such a confined space. That is it. Thank you guys so much for coming to this video and sitting through all of it. If you made it this far, my throat and voice are shot, so I'm definitely excited to go and relax and use my digital kettle to make myself some tea. Everything I mentioned, like I said, will be linked down below in my blog post for high budget versus affordable holiday gift guides. And almost everything I put down on this list is guaranteed to arrive before Christmas if you celebrate that. So go ahead and put in your orders now while you still can. Like I said, they'll have the dates you can order by online, of course. But that is everything I have for you guys today, and I really appreciate you guys watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Before I leave, I do want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers and everybody that has showed so much love to my channel. We are really growing, and I am so proud and I'm so happy for everybody to be here with the journey. I'm so excited for us to keep growing and seeing what we can do before 2022 even comes. So once again, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody that watches and subscribes, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video.